Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
Okay guys, so this is the video I promised, right? I promised that I was gonna do an in-depth on my children's picture books to just show you the easier method I found. So here we go. So I switched from using Gemini to using Meta AI. I felt that the generation of the story was better. So this is the prompt that I used. I'm going to leave that in the description. So it broke it down, gave me the title, gave me I specified the age range already. It gave me the values, the fun and playful elements. It even summarized the moral lessons, guys. But it's estimated 12 pages. But I didn't include that in my prompt, which was a mistake on my part. I think you should do that when you're doing yours. I just said it. Can you organize the following in a storybook for 24 pages, and so it just did that here. So it gave me the title page and declaration. It identified the pages for me, and also gave me the illustration that I'm supposed to use, which made it easier for me to generate. So without further ado, let's move to Recraft for the illustrations. So I wanted to make sure that I had a different style from the one that I've created before. So I tried to make sure that it didn't look the same. So the first image I wanted to generate was the image for the first page. So Akua and her friends playing together. So that's what I'm going to generate to help me get the style. So I already did that, but just for this video, let me create a new project. So we're just gonna create vector image. So I prefer this flat 2.0. It's just the best, right? It just gets it the way I want it. So I'm going to copy the first prompt, Akua and her friends playing together. So I'm going to post that in Recraft. Where are we? Okay, so okay, wow, Akua and her friends playing together. It already has it. Remember, this Akua and her friends playing together. So, but just doing Akua and her friends playing together is not going to work. So we're going to go back to the prompt and then look for more details on the character. A young African girl. So we're going to call it Akua, a young African girl, or just a young African girl. I think Akua is already in the prompt. Okay, so we're just going to put this. So we're going to Recraft generate this. So this is what's generated for us, but I don't want to use this character, but thank God it's very simple. So I feel like this character, this female Akua, is going to be easy to separate, which is good. I want the character to look a little smaller. So but this style looks quite okay to me. So we're going to move on with that. Since we already have our style, what we want to do next is create the character. So we're going to just say Akua, a young African girl child, full-length image on white background. So we want to make sure that there is no background on this character image. So we generate that, and then I'll show you what we have next. So this is what we have here. So this is better, okay, because the background is going to be easily removed. You can see the character fully standing here, but this is not the character we're going to use, guys, because if we use this character, it's going to be difficult for us to get the accuracy of the face and the style. So we're just going to leave this for now, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next with it, so you're going to understand why we did this in a second. So next, we're going to create a new image set. Now this new image set, we're going to change the entire style to my styles, and then we are going to go, mine is already added, but I'm just going to go to create new style, and then you're going to look through your recent images here and then pick that white background image and use it to create your new style. Okay, since I've already done that, I'm just gonna go back and set the style, and then you're going to put all the different prompts that you need to put right here. we're going to go back to our and then look at the different scenes that we have. The illustration, friends playing together, Akua brimming with joy, holding a doll, love playing with her new doll. So all these things are going to be created one by one, and then sometimes you don't need to create illustration for some of all these things, because sometimes you can just repeat the character. Maybe the character is doing the same thing or just standing or smiling, or we don't need to create it twice. So the most important ones are we're going to get each of all these things with the character in white background. So I just did that really quickly. So this particular part, so I've done that. I've added all the quite young African girl child playing white background. So make sure to put white background on every Akua young African child, standing facing left side, standing facing right side, blah blah blah. So I've included all of these prompts, and so let's just recraft and then see what we have. You can see what we have here, right? So for this I created two separate image sets because one was not enough. We had set 24 different scenes. I created two different image sets, but that was how I did this one. I'm just going to show you how to use them in the book. I think for now Recraft has given us all that we need, and we can see that most of the characters look, at least they can pass for each other, but this one, the face is a little too light, so we can just change that color, and the hairstyle is almost similar, but you might get some that might not really stand out, and then you can just recreate them again to get a better version. So you can just recraft them separately to get a better version. So let's get into the affinity part. So just to show you very quickly, I've downloaded one of the illustrations. So let me just show you what. So Affinity Publisher 2. Thank God for Affinity, right? So we can edit everything in Affinity rather than opening different apps to do different things. So while that is loading, okay, already loaded. So you can see how easily it is to just remove the background here, all this blue part of the design. You can just click on and delete. So whenever you experience something like this, you just we want to click on the part of the design that is attached, and then go to layers and then geometry and subtract. That part is subtracted. So here, delete here. Might not necessarily delete this background because it's not really important, but I just prefer to. And I think I want to delete this one too. This is enough for shadow. So this one, there was you can just come here, but it's not really necessary, but I prefer to delete it. So okay. So in case you have difficult situations like this, like when you delete this, you see this, I said you might want to subtract, but if you don't want to go through all that, you can just change them to white so that it doesn't really affect, right? Or that can still work, but I rather just subtract just in case that becomes a problem in the future. So you can see how this looks, right? So if we delete the white background here, you can see that the character is free to come off, and then we can put her anywhere. So next thing we have to do, I just wanted to show you that another important thing we have to do now is to create. Now obviously we can't just use white characters like this, right? But we want to create different environments for the character, right? So the character is playing with friends. We have to add the friends. The character receives a gifts from her grandmother. We have to include all the scene, backyard, sitting room, and all those things. So for this, I really like this style. I think this style is going to work. So we're going to create another image set. We're going to change it to flat, and then we're going, not change this, we're going to change it to my style, and then create new style, and then we're going to select that that one that I like, this, and then we're going to create a new style with it just like we did the last time. So now we're going to just give the different image set, the sitting room, outdoor space, African grandmother holding a gift, blah blah blah. So all this kids playing outside, the kids doll, so that all this environment we can put the character on them based on how we need them to work. So we can see here all this, right? And so we download them one by one and then we get to work. I'm just going to show you how a few pages of this is going to work because the video is already too long, guys. I can just quickly copy this out. Just want to show you I'm already working on it, and maybe by the time this video is ready to go we will have the full book ready. So just group first to avoid skewing. Turn on my margins. So we'll also try to make this template available in case you don't want to have to go through the stress of going to go and get the right size. Try to make this template available. So I'm going to come here, control group, control copy, paste the character in the group, so you can just make it very small so you can see how that works. I think this foot shadow is not dark enough. So in case you want to select something within, you can hold Control or Command and then click on that particular thing to get it. So let's just see. We can see this looks like the character is in this scene very easily, so that way you're not stressing yourself trying to get the accurate character. And so this is the easiest way to do this book, guys. So I hope this has been enlightening and you guys can see that this is an easier way from the last video where I was complaining a lot that it was very difficult, but this way is fantastic. It works. So you can even change the color of the carpet here or the ball so that the ball can show better. Let me make the carpet a little darker or a different color entirely, so that it doesn't contrast with the ball. So all these are not really compulsory, but I mean it's fun, right? So why not? Thank you all. I will show you the full book at the end of this video when I'm done working on it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye guys. So this is the final product, so tell me how it looks. Tell me if it looks good in the comment, and if there's any specific type of video you'd like to see on this channel, please leave a comment below. Thank you.
Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Did you know you can get all our templates for $1? Visit our store, mainstack.store/DBC.